I'm Sir Dinosaur from Planet X, and now it's time for a movie review. There's a lot of different animals in this movie and even some humans, but no dinosaurs. So there's this little rodent guy named Scrat that hops around with an acorn, and he's always trying to shove it in the ground for some reason. He shoves it in the ice and it creates an avalanche and everything goes boom. He finally gets the acorn back, but then he gets trampled by a bunch of animals migrating. There's this one woolly mammoth named Manny who's going the opposite way. He bumps into Sid, the goofy sloth who got left behind since he overslept. Actually, Sid runs into him since he's inconsiderate by accident and makes some rhinos pretty mad. Manny defends Sid and they start hanging out, even though Manny thinks Sid is annoying. Meanwhile, there's a little village of humans. There's a dad and a mom and a baby, and they all seem nice. So of course the saber-toothed tiger guy named Soto wants to kill them all. I guess he's the villain. He's mad since the human dad killed half the tiger pack. He tells another saber-toothed tiger named Diego to get the baby. The tigers attack the human camp, and the human mom runs away from Diego with the baby. She jumps over a waterfall with the baby, and Soto tells Diego he better get the baby or else. Manny and Sid find the mom and the baby, and she gives them the baby since she's not going to make it. In case you can't tell, there's a lot of emphasis on the baby in this movie. So Manny and Sid start walking around with the baby, and Diego shows up and he tries to be like, yeah, so give me the kid. I'm going to take him back to his family. And Manny is like, no. So Diego ends up following them around instead. They go to the kid's village and see that it's been destroyed and abandoned. So Manny and Sid decide to take the baby to Glacier Pass. Diego's all like, you need me to track the humans for you, otherwise the pass closes up with snow before you reach them. And the other guys are like, okay, fine. Then there's a lot of goofy stuff with Manny, Sid, and Diego being three guys trying to take care of a baby and have fun. Kind of like this other movie. They try to get him some food. They have a run-in with Scrat. There's a silly bit about some lady sloths in a hot spring that like Sid because he's taking care of a baby. And there's a lot of slapstick humor. Also, there's this fun song where the guy is singing about being on my way while the animals and the baby are walking around. However, a couple other tigers show up and pressure Diego to give the baby to Soto. Diego tells him he's also bringing a mammoth, since tigers can eat mammoths for food. There's this one part where they go through a cave and see a bunch of animals frozen in the ice. One of them is a dinosaur. He doesn't look like me though. Then at one point the baby gets away and suddenly everyone's on a roller coaster ride. Then they're deeper in the caves and they see some cave paintings. Sid keeps yapping and Diego tells Sid to shut up since Manny is having flashbacks of something sad. Manny used to have a family. There was a lady mammoth and a kid mammoth and it was pretty cool. But then some humans showed up and were trying to hunt them and Manny wasn't able to protect his family. It's really sad, you guys. And it makes you think since humans hurt Manny's family, but he's taking care of a human baby because he needs help. You know, Manny's a pretty stand-up guy and hopefully the audience gives him some credit. Afterwards, they all get to Glacier Pass, but there's a lava pool underneath so it all melts. Sid and the baby get to the other side, but Diego is about to fall in, so Manny saves him from the lava. Diego feels all conflicted since Manny is really nice and Diego really shouldn't give him to the tigers. See, people talk about Team Edward or Team Jacob, but I'm Team Manny from Ice Age because he's a good guy. Diego fesses up about the tiger ambush waiting for them. At first, Manny and Sid are really mad, then they make a plan. They trick some of the tigers into following Sid, who skis and snowboards away from them. The tigers think they got the baby, but it was a fake and they are dummies. Except Soto, he's not a dummy. Diego sides with Manny and Sid and the baby, so he fights with Soto while Manny takes the other tigers. Soto tries to kill Manny, but Manny knocks him against the mountain and some ice stalactites fall on Soto and ouch, dead. Diego is wounded though. Manny and Sid take the baby to the humans. At first it's tense, but the human dad tells the others to put their weapons away since Manny brought his kid back. They have a nice reunion, and turns out Diego is okay too, and it's bittersweet since Manny, Sid, and Diego all say bye to the human kid, and the human dad is grateful. This movie shows a bunch of people who are different working together. It shows guys helping take care of a kid, plus some of the good guys who are supposed to be enemies learn how to be friends. So this movie is good for kids.